And then there's also a Paul Skenes workload conversation as his ERA jumped. It took a pretty big hit. It went from 1.90 to 1.99 after his 14th start. 5 1/3, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And Ben Charrington goes on a weekly radio show appearance on the Fan out there and said, they might pick a spot here and there where they'll have him throw fewer pitches, but the recovery between starts will be, a bigger, piece of the puzzle than the actual innings count. So take that for what it is. He's now at 113 1/3 innings this season between the majors and the minors. His professional high was last year, 129 1/3. So they're keeping an eye on him, but it sounds like they're doing a pretty good job of letting him pitch.
They are. Listen, let him pitch. How do we know he's going to get hurt? Let him pitch. You don't know he's going to get hurt. Just see what happens. I don't understand why they've already done all this. Like, let's keep his workload light in the beginning. Remember his first few starts, he was throwing like 1 inning, 2 innings, 3 innings. Oh, his first big league start, he went 4 innings because we're like, oh no, too many innings. How do you know he's going to get hurt? This wasn't a guy that pitched a ton. He was a catcher. Right? And now he's been converted. He's worked his tail off to get to a point. The Pirates are in the playoff race. Let the guy pitch. And every 5th day that he pitches in Pittsburgh, maybe give him some days off, bounce him back a little bit here and there. But, man, every time this guy pitches, it's an event. So let the guy pitch.
I'm with you, AJ. I mean, the energy that he's created, the buzz that he's created in that city. I go back to when Ellie De La Cruz came up a year ago with the Cincinnati Reds, and all of a sudden the attendance was through the roof. The fan base started to have a belief in what this organization was building. Well, you're seeing the same exact thing in Pittsburgh with Paul Skenes. One thing we heard prior to him getting drafted is how much of a competitor he was, how he pushed his teammates, how he had a high expectation for what it is to have good work ethic. And you're seeing this you rub off on everybody around him. There's a belief, there's a confidence around that team, especially when he's on the bump. Guys behind him believe that we're going to win when he's out there on the mound. So why would you do anything to disrupt that? I like what AJ said. If anything, you find a day in the schedule where it might be lining up close to an off day. Maybe you allow him to skip a start or 2 moving down the stretch. But what you've created right now, the buzz, the belief, you went out and made some really nice moves. Those pieces have already came in right away and started to help you out. Brian De La Cruz, I love that move. I love what they've done. Quiet, small moves, but right now I don't think you do anything to disrupt the energy, the positivity that they've created and the belief that they've created in that city. I think you have to keep it going.
And the postseason's now for the Pirates. They haven't been there in a minute. I mean, they need this. They're in the thick of the race. If they don't get in, they don't get in. But you can't lose by a game or 2 on a wild card spot and say, damn, shouldn't have skipped a Paul Skenes start or 2. Because we didn't even need him in the playoffs because we didn't make the playoffs. So it's a delicate balance.
Especially when he doesn't sound like a guy like Crochet. You don't hear anything from his camp going, oh, we're going to back him off. This dude wants the ball. Like, he wants the ball. And you have a guy like that.
He's pitched too, though.
Oh, exactly.
Just to back up Crochet, I mean, he barely pitched for a long period of time. They had him in the bullpen. He was hurt. Skenes has none of that. He's been a Bulldog in college. Yeah, he wasn't in the major leagues yet until now, but he's pitched. Like I mentioned, like if he's at 130 last year of, real innings, and I think you could potentially, I don't think you have to worry at this point, right? We're already 2 months to go in the season. If he gets to 170, 180, who cares? That's fine.
Exactly.
I'm saying even if they make the playoffs and he gets an extra start or 2, I don't think the Pirates are winning the World Series, but who knows? I could be wrong. I think the Diamondbacks could win a World Series. I'm not kidding.
True.
I mean, if they get a pitcher coming back, what's up?
And let me add this to Paul Skenes. And I think a lot of this talk came from his last outing, which is crazy because there was a lot of rumblings of he wasn't that sharp in his last outing. Well, even when he isn't sharp, he's still sharp, dude. I mean, the dude is nasty. So I think sometimes the expectation that he's setting for himself too, when he came out, he wasn't as sharp as he was. He wasn't as fine-tuned with the location, the pinpoint, but he was still so nasty, man. And I just don't think you can afford, like you said, Scotty, to skip 2 or 3 starts and miss out on the playoff spot when you have a guy like that who wants the baseball.
Big shout out to America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh, for helping us eat good during this busy time of the year for us. With HelloFresh, you get pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. It's home cooking made easy, fun, and affordable.
HelloFresh makes it easy, even for picky eaters like Scott. There's a changing menu of 50 recipes to choose from each week. Customize it to fit your taste. There's protein and veggie swap options too. The recipes are easy to follow. Just choose your delivery day, open your box, cook, and eat.
My house is busy with sports, but family dinners are important. My fam eats better, healthier, and we cook so much easier with HelloFresh.
And for a limited time, kids eat free. Go to HelloFresh.com/FTKids to unlock this exclusive offer. 1 free kids meal per box for 2 months while subscription is active. That's free kids meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/FTKids.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.